you gonna dig this? Dig this. Dig this. Dig this.
Alrighty, there you go. So, do you know what Cheetah does not have?
What's
Cheetah
that?
does not have that iconic cover.
No.
No, when I was looking through these, I found some decent covers. I found 12 really good covers, but Superman's got breaking out of the Kryptonian chains. Yeah, Batman at the very least has like the Black Mirror cover. There's so many excellent covers with dang near every character and even villains. Like all throughout, the last couple of months we've seen some iconic covers. Cheetah? No.
No.
I mean, this is one of the most powerful villains in the DC universe, and she's not treated as well. I was actually kind of shocked at this, but I do have some pretty good covers for us to take a look at. So let me share out the tier screen background as we normally do, and let's get this thing started.
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty. I think we've got some good ones. I even have one from the Deceased mini-series. So here we go. Let's go for book one. Alrighty. But I don't know. I think we got some good ones. Hello to everybody in the chat. Mike Taylor, Dark Admiral, Eddie's here today, as well as Rhaegar and anybody who's above all those. Yeah. Say again?
I think that even with what we have in the background, I think we have some good contenders coming up. No need to worry there.
Yes. All right, here we go, and you can start us off.
Sure.
If I can find it, here it is. We have Wonder Woman, issue number 47.
Okay. I don't like her expression. I think Cheetah's expression is the problem. If she was like baring her teeth, or even if she had like fangs and it looked like she was about to just go in for like a bite, something like that, go ahead and play into it. But here, I think that's the weak point here. But most of it's drawn well. Let's go ahead and give this an 8.
All righty. And how about you, Dr. Binkman?
10.
Okay. And Eric?
I'm going to go 9.
All right. And yeah, I kind of get what you're saying, Pixel. Like everything is really cool about this. And instead of like, oh, I'm going to get you, she looks like, what happened?
Whose microphone is that?
Not mine.
What microphone is what?
They're hearing a beeping noise, and I'm hearing something too.
It's not me. I just muted myself, and it's.
I don't know. Is it happening when I talk?
Mute yourself once, E.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Yeah, it's E, your microphone.
How is it my microphone? I'm not even using my microphone.
I don't know. We're getting feedback.
No. I don't know what.
That's better.
All right. So anyway, yeah, I get what you're saying. So is like everybody saying beeping because
The beeping's over now.
it's final countdown. I don't know what's going on. All right. Anywho, there you go. I think it's an 8. All right. Let's go to the chat.
The chat.
All
If
right.
we go up to the top, the first number that we see is from Little Rhaegar, gives it a 6.
I like what he's saying about Cheetah not being treated well in Wonder Woman 1984. You are correct, sir. All righty.
Just
Jim Sorensen gives it a 7. And if Amy were here, she would meow an 8 from Darth Cato. Joe gives this a 7. We've missed you, Joe. So does Ethereal Dragon. One slick dude backs it up to an 8.
Trusty sidekick says, not bad at all, but that Desert Rose, yikes. She's unhappy at all. 9.
Desert Rose gives it a 9, while Trusty gives it an 8.
Yep. Echo.
Dark Admiral March Hare gives this
9 and a 7.
9, and Michael Taylor gives it a 7, yes. The Jackson Roy Kirk gives it an 8.
Hello to Cato. Hello to everybody else who's saying hello.
Alrighty. You had feedback, but now it's gone. I don't know why it would even do that, because it was like I did literally nothing to change it too. Alrighty. We've got Henry.
Book number 1, I like it, but the only problem that I see is that Cheetah's eyes are not really looking at Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's like mad at whatever's past Wonder Woman, like over her head.
It's rendered very well. It's an 8.
That's because her eyes are slits. It looks like her pupils are looking over her, but her pupils are just slits, and that's really what it is.
She's looking
You
at her
can't
hair,
really
actually.
tell. And Eddie, Ramin, at least Cheetah, actually giving Fearsome Foe 9.
All right.
MKO 30 says 10.
And that's the last of the scores. What we had was 1 6 taking out one of those 2 10s, then 4 7s taking out the last one, and 3 of the 4 9s, leaving 7 8s to fight that 1 9 and winning a lot. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is an 8 we start off with. All right, not bad, not bad. Even though it's from the New 52, which we will see a little bit of. Cheetah did not get respect. I'm telling you, she's got a couple of good Silver Age we're going to see. But for the most part, you don't see her seriously until the George Perez run. That was something. Black Adam was the same way. Black Adam isn't to be seen really until Jeff John takes him with the JSA. All righty, let's go for book 2. Let me mark that down. Go for book 2. And we got 3 videos worth of rejects today. All right, one of course shown at the very beginning, and RDV. Here is Deceased Unkillables number 2.
10.
Want to think about it for a little bit? All righty.
10.
Okay, how about you, Eric?
I guess it is, but it's a great cover, but it's not a Cheetah cover. It's Cheetah as a zombie, actual Cheetah, but why not 10?
Why not? Yeah. All righty, and Pixel.
Okay. I like the details, but like, I don't know. I'll go 9. I don't think it's a 10 though.
All righty. I'm going to agree with you, Pixel. I do. You know what? If there was a background or if something was happening with Cheetah here, I mean, as a pose cover, it works pretty well. And yes, it's zombie.
Stalking your prey.
It's zombie Cheetah. She's also seemingly scratching her own eye out. I mean, I do love the colors, and I love the way that the light is fading out. I mean, she's almost clearer in the dark, and as it gets brighter behind her, she's kind of fading out a little bit. So it's like it's almost like a camera shot that they're going for here. The tear out of, you know what? I'm talking myself into a 10 here. The tear in her ear is awesome as well. Like it got bit. Like that's where she might have been infected at because
Both
a
ears,
zombie
yeah.
bit her ear. Yeah. Yeah, I dig the detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 10. I talked myself into a 10. Okay, here we go.
I want to address you saying it's not walking. As Joe is here to take back his voice, you will be Michael Mouse Taylor tonight, buddy.
Okay. Let's start off with Ethereal's 9, and then we pick back up with
Jim Sorensen. Jim Sorensen also gives it a 9.
Trusty sidekick coming in with a 6.
One slick dude says 8.
Jackson Roy Kirk says 6.
Desert Rose says 9.
The cat says meow. 7.
Michael Taylor! It's simple! 10 for the art! Oh boy! And Joe gives it an 8.
Eddie says this is hardly Cheetah. 7 more mutations.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Dark Admiral March Hare says 9.
That undead Quinn. 10.
Henry Jamex's book number 2. Apparently, she changed to more of an animal version. Not really a fan of it. Pretty boring. It's a 6.
That's how she is in the modern comics. She looks like this.
Yeah, I prefer a human.
She's not
face.
Cheetah from Thundercats.
Yeah, I prefer a human face because it's more of a. It more has to do with the human versus the animal kind of thing when she has a face.
Lil Rygar gives it an 8. And Michael Mouse Taylor says, actually drop my 10 to a 9. If there's a little bit more to the cover, I'd go 10, especially if it was my property.
Is that really MK if he's just saying I'll say 9? I mean, where's the jokes? Where's do you like this band or the other band?
I know, there's no question. I don't know. Maybe did they learn how to fake a wrench now?
Eddie Redmayne gives this a 7.
Yeah, we got you 7 before.
All right, we have 2 6s and 2 7s taking out the 4 10s, and then we have 2 8s knocking out 2 of the 6 9s, and this is a 9. And hello to Amy and Melissa as we move from this one. Hello. How are you today?
I am doing okay. How are you doing?
I am doing the laundry.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was supposed to
keen.
go into the dryer, but it got stuck in the rinse cycle. So I go,
Oh no.
I know. Oh well.
You know those the Florida humidity. If you don't put it in the dryer, you gotta wash it again.
Yep, that's true.
If you wear it for 5 seconds out in the summer heat, you gotta dry it again. All righty, Eric, it's your turn. We've got the Wonder Woman Cheetah. I guess this is the compilation of all the times they battled.
It's.
So it looks like this is just the more human version people wanted.
Yeah,
I will give this a 10. I like this.
All righty. And what do you say, Amy and Melissa?
I don't know who she's fighting.
I guess Wonder Woman.
Well, I think she just fought Wonder Woman, and now she's kind of slashing at the cameraman, and her hand just so happens to be messy.
Yeah, they don't like Nat Geo around here.
Because she's tied up over there. Can other people besides one? I guess other people must be able to use Wonder Woman's lasso, or she just got really, really bad at it and tied herself up. Like,
well, Cheetah. A lot of people do not understand this about Cheetah. She is, she was given powers by like cat gods to fight Wonder Woman. Like she is, so she is as powerful as Wonder Woman. Nala, and I was thinking about this when I'm looking up the covers. If she's powerful enough to take on Wonder Woman, she's powerful enough to take on Superman. She is never given that kind of respect. So as I was looking through these covers, I was thinking this could be one of the most disrespected villains in the DC universe. Now, like as it was pointed out, now every villain is being disrespected just because it's being written in the DC universe.
But score though?
Oh yeah.
I think it's. I mean, I guess I guess I could. It's not terrible. How about 8?
Okie dokie. How about you, Melissa?
Let's see. This one feels modern. This one feels modernish. The art style, the digital colorings just kind of been perfected. After a while. Very savage. Good old. I think I'll give it a 9.
Her hair and her tail are going in opposite directions.
She can control her tail.
Yeah, but why would she be wrapping it in front of herself unless she were using it to attack? But it's not. Sorry. Anyway, not important.
No, okay. So we got 2 9s and 1 9 1 8. And how about you, Pixel?
Yeah, no, Amy's right. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, she can control her tail, but the way that she would be turning, her tail wouldn't be that direction. It would have gone the other way around.
How
Yeah.
bold do you assume what she does with her tail?
Huh? Oh,
How bold do you assume what she does with her tail?
that's right. But I think, my real problem is that it has all this detail, then the background has none. It's, oh, look, this bright blue sky. Have fun. No. I want to go I'll go 7 because the artwork is good. It's good, but it's not great.
And how about you, RDB? And
Well, I think the background is actually pretty good because she's standing on the pillar that was usually part of what Wonder Woman's tied to.
Mhm.
Did she not know?
And she's fighting the Condiment Man. That's why there's ketchup everywhere.
Oh, of course, yes.
That makes sense.
There's no way she's defeating.
So it looks like she
Condiment
just
Man.
turned around and her tail is getting ready to slowly go back behind her. That's my thinking.
Yeah, like she's turning this way and the
Yeah.
tail's about to whip.
Yeah. Because she,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
follow the red line in the back, and she's slowly left.
So what do you score this?
I'm giving this a 10.
Alrighty.
It's a great cover. I've never been a fan of any of the logos, so I'm always neutral on the logos.
The Wonder Woman logo?
The titles and all that stuff, yeah, they're always the same. They're kind of like, they never like pop.
It's like the modern ones are all like generic, like grocery food store.
Well,
logos.
so were the originals, though. The originals weren't really that aesthetic, Or,
No, but they're neat though, because like the X-Men logo, and they're dimensional, and they've got extra colors.
Wonder Woman always had a crappy logo.
There was one where they did it in like cursive. That was kind of cool.
I like
nice.
they used their. I don't know if it was just an issue, but it was like the colors of the flag and everything. Alrighty, let's. I'm going to agree with Melissa and give it a 9. Let's go to the chat.
Neat.
Jim Sorensen starts us off with a 6.
I'm trying to find here. Book 3.
Undead Quinn. Yep.
Do.
Is 8.
You say it like a zombie. 8.
I'll say like when he's not at our top 5 anymore.
One slick dude says 6. The blood across the cover makes no sense.
Thank you.
Eddie Redmayne says I'll go 10, but actually Origin.
Oh.
Desert Road.
Oh, a March Hare. Let's see. Here we go. Desert Rose gives this a 6, and so does March Hare.
Michael Mouse Taylor gives this a 7. Oh boy.
It might help if it's cayenne pepper. Although he's going to be sneezing terribly if it is, which is actually would be kind of funny.
Joe's?
Joe says it is a 7. Getting tied up by her lasso is one of Wonder Woman's weaknesses.
Look at the kitty cat. He says meow 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 meow. Cheetah's face looks a little weird. Still a good cover. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
I love Eddie Redmayne pointing out. I mean, she up against Wonder Woman is Creek gods. Don't know what that means. I know what he's going for, but still. Henry Jeremick, we need Raven.
Yes.
Oh.
Book 3. The characters and background are okay, but the random blood splatter ruined the image for me. It's a 6.
Darth Kato says hello, Melissa.
Hey, Darth Kato.
I see blood. I'm K-Style Wonder Woman versus Cheetah. Nice background, a cool action sequence with attendance to detail, and the Wonder Woman a bit tied up. It's a flawless victory, little britches. It's a 10.
All right.
Jackson Roy Kirk says 7. The tail did it for me. Thanks, Amy.
Not the tail. Curse you, tail.
Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8. And Lil Rhaegar gives this a little 10.
A little 10.
I'm telling you guys, look at the way that she's swinging her hand. Her tail should be the opposite side. That's all I'm saying.
Pixel, are you a walking or are you a mouse?
All right.
I'm everything. And Jay Lucian.
And Jay comes in with a 10. I'll put up another stop.
Jay has a 7.
That's what I said. 7.
Raker says 10 and Jason says
Sure. Yeah. Drunk people here heard 7.
Black.
All righty. So what we have
Wait.
here was 5 7s taking out 5 10s. Then we have 5. Well,
Why
hold on.
are you charting?
Take out 5 10s, 5 7s. Took out 2
Sir.
of the 9s, and 3 of those 4.
Don't
8s.
target drunk James Mason and Anna Watkins. That's because they're alcoholics. Jeez, really.
I heard 7 twice.
Oh my gosh, did Maroni go to bed?
Yeah, she's not feeling well.
Probably. She's not been feeling well.
Explain that to you twice.
Oh no, it's okay. He wasn't with this the previous.
Yeah,
episode.
it's right. It's right. As Pixel said, I wasn't listening.
But hopefully she's getting some rest and feeling better.
Yes.
Yes.
Go for book number 4.
Okay.
Alrighty, and at the 1, 2, 3, and this is for the ladies. This one goes out to the ladies, and it is George Perez's Wonder Woman, issue number 31.
Oh wow. Let's have a look here. Why does it feel almost like a waste to have a silhouette done by Perez? But that said, it's a really cool composition, and it has some nice detail, and it's got the logo actually looks interesting, which is nice because they drew little stars in it, like letters.
You know the logo actually stands for Walt Whitman.
Walt Whitman. I think that's a different thing. But yeah, this is really neat. Yeah, it's really creative. I like that. I think I could give it a 10. Yep.
Alrighty. How about Melissa?
What do you think?
I think it's cool.
Mhm.
The dripping kind of blood moon feeling. I think woman silhouette looks almost kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the eyes or just the.
Oh yeah, if that's her eyes down there, then she does look funny. I think it's supposed to be her cheek, like her.
I think so too.
It's her cheek, not eye.
Yeah.
Unless you have a derpy face if it's her eye.
Hello. He's mustache.
Oh.
She's scrunched up face.
Yeah, it was scrunched up face because she's not happy. Cheetah.
It's the cheek because Cheetah it has the same thing. It's
Oh my gosh, it's Papatina.
Hi.
I like how the light is actually making the dots on Cheetah's tail white. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly too.
Right. So what do you score it there, Melissa?
What?
I think I could give it a 9 if I may.
Alrighty. And how about you, Pixel?
I really like this cover. This is great. The only thing that I could maybe say is that what's the part that's over Wonder Woman's waist is tightening up, so it's
The little
awkward. It's slightly awkward.
It is her girdle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, her girdle is just tilted so that it looks just disproportionate enough that it's a little weird. But
Just
It's
I'm going
very
to
hippie.
Underdies.
But I'm going to forgive that. Those hips don't lie. It's a 10.
Alrighty.
Does it have like detail on it? Because most of the time a girdle will have some kind of stitching or pattern or something on it.
Well, it's got the stars and the stars.
Her panties are blue with white stars, and she's got
Yeah,
the red.
and that has the stars on it. But I'm trying to think of the. Well, I guess it depends on which Wonder Woman costume it is. Anyway, sorry.
Alrighty. How about you, RDB?
Praise be to Khonshu for this blood moon.
Okay.
Also, George Perez has drawn this like the DC animated universe with that Cheetah on the right. Sorry. I love how the moon's dripping because it's a blood moon, and it's a savage moon.
It's a rabbit.
Yes.
Kill the wabbit.
Yes. I'm liking this. This is a 10.
I think she's just tired, Jay.
All right.
Yeah, she's not. She's sick right now. She's not. She's been exhausted the past
And
couple days.
here-
Yeah.
Yeah, first, Vegman, I sent a cover to Sports Ball that was the logo they used right after the Emma Peel Wonder Woman ended, and John Byrne brought it back.
I'm just saying there probably was a few, but like compared to everyone else,
I agree with you. They're kind of bland.
over.
Yeah, I got to say that's my favorite too. I like the.
But yeah, that one was kind of cool because it was I said cursive.
That was
Not trying to sell you, just sent that over.
No, that was the 90s one when they actually tried changing stuff. But like I said, she always got shafted on the logos. I mean, like this one here is more like aimed towards little girls, the Wonder World, the tear out thing. But I don't know any kids that were like, "It's Wonder Woman. I want to go read that, Daddy."
I don't want to read the book. I just want to look at the logo.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was you?
Oh wait, no, you said logo. Okay, never mind.
You know it's.
I want to look at the logo.
Alrighty, Eric, what do you think?
I'm giving us a 10.
Alrighty, and me too. I've always loved this cover, and you mentioned the dripping moon, and basically the reasons why I do. Yeah, she looks like she's kind of a little. She's got a little badonkadonk, thanks to the,
She's always had thunder thighs,
That's fine.
Yeah, but it's just a little heavy.
Right. All right, let's go to the chat.
Are
and see
you
what they have
body
to say.
shaming, Pixel?
I'm not body shaming. I am going ahead and pointing out one. Listen, Perez is a brilliant artist. He made a flaw. I'm sorry. Okay.
Wow, you were kicked from this stream.
I know. Jay Lucian starts us off with a 10. Walk Slick Dude says 5. Man.
No, Admiral,
Yes.
we didn't say Melissa. We said Maranya. Or the rabbit with giant ears. You think you hear better?
What?
No, no. Rick Admiral's right here. His comment.
Oh, I haven't
Well,
made it
we're
down
all the
that
way
far.
up by the numbers, so.
I know, but I'm saying that was the newest comment popped up.
Is it up higher?
Jim Sorensen gives it a 7.
Let's see.
Undead Quentin says 9.
Joe gives this a 10.
Andrew Jermick. Starfire question.
Oh, book number 4. It's a very good cover. It is the 8.
There we go.
You all miss her, Quinn. Yeah, but she needs to get some rest, and so praying for you, Maranya, but get some rest and feel better.
Darth Kato meows.
Meow, in a world where we all wish Maranya to feel better. Mystery pops in here for her to give this a 10. It is Meowstick.
Yay!
Michael Mouse Taylor, 10. Very cool cover and colors. Halloween vibe with the black and orange. I think that's supposed to be more red, but oh well.
You know, there's a cat there with a lightsaber, Mr. Mouse.
Oh God. The cat came back. It wanted to stay away. Eddie Redmayne gives us it almost looks like 3-style Creek, Japan, and Africa 8.
Ah, yes. But what does the hair say, Amy?
Nah, what's up, Doc? It's a 9.
Oh, thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
Amy's getting good at impressions.
Amy.
Oh, I am? Oh, yay.
Read Amy.
About Ethereal Dragon?
Yep.
Oh, Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8. And Desert Rose gives this a 9. Oh, Rose, how did Horse 17 do?
Horse 17.
Oh, yeah, she did the Derby. Isn't that happen soon?
Oh, okay. She's
We're talking about
She's gambling her money away.
The Derby's next Saturday.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Then what game was that? Anyway, Dark Gator says might be my favorite cover we've ever covered.
Riddle.
Really? Little Rhaegar comes in with a 10.
But MK that you skipped over?
I will get to him in a little. And actually, MK is down below. I did not skip him yet. And this isn't even normally my kind of art. No, because MK is right below it. So. 10. Also,
That's
Savage
okay.
Moon. Sounds like a character alone.
All right. The Jackson Roy Kirk says, I love Perez, but 8. And I think that's it.
All righty. And let's see. The scorers went 1-6, 1-5, 1-7, and 3 8s, taking out 5 of those 7 10s. And then we have 5 9s, so there's 3 10s left, or 3 9s left, and that's what this gets. It
Dark
is
Gator
another
Marcher
die.
says, I'm working with Grinder. Sorry, I
Right.
missed it.
Must be building something kind of exciting.
Or he's looking for a date.
Damn it.
All right.
I'm sorry, Brady. Did you want to say something?
No, not anymore.
All right.
You talk for me, Coco.
Let's go for book
Aw,
5 here.
Meow. Raymond sucks. Meow.
And for book 5, we have Wonder Woman 791.
If your cat is learning how to speak English, you might want to leave the house.
Yeah,
What if she starts speaking Spanish?
Oh,
that's different.
that's talented.
Let's not be racist. Yeah, I like this one. I like the cheetah in the silhouette. Wonder Woman is all of the color, but she's also muted because we're seeing her from the perspective.
This
of
is what I noticed, though. A lot of the Becky Cloonan's books had great covers. You just don't look at the inside of the book.
Yeah, the inside. No, I read these, by the way, and you're absolutely right. It was bad because I think it was James Robinson. We went from James Robinson to Becky Cloonan. It was, you talk about, I mean, that's a worse heel turn than Dan Abnett to Kelly Sue DeConnick.
Well, it's Conrad who's doing the art.
There was some G. Willow Wilson in between.
You know what? She was actually better than Becky Cloonan, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cover here, I dig on this. I really like this one. I'm giving it a 9. What do you say, Pixel?
No, this is great. Even with her being down there, like, I can't tell what it's supposed to, other than there's a lot of sun going on. Can't tell any of the details about where she is. However, it doesn't matter.
It's
The
more
detail
about
work
Cheetah
is
being the
great
hunter.
everywhere else. And so this is going to be an easy 10.
All righty. How about you, RDB?
I'm so hung up as Dark Admiral is working with a grinder this late at night. Are you
I know,
disposing of a
right?
body? What are you doing in there?
He's probably building a car.
Well, if you're building something that requires concentration, you're listening to us. Good luck.
Yeah. I'm listening to you guys while doing heart surgery.
That's okay. Cut it out.
And he did.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I guess the shading is to her. She looks more like Mrs. Panther than Cheetah. I know. I mean, honestly, it's still well drawn though, as far as the anatomy, the biology of the woman. Wonder Woman's got those manly shoulders though. This is something. What his last name is? I can't understand. It is featured down there.
Conrad or Conadad or something like that.
No, at the bottom it's something
The
else.
covers, it's Yannick Paquette.
Oh,
Is that what it is?
Wondering who did.
Oh,
who
Paquette.
wrote it,
Okay, yeah. I was wondering, because honestly, the detail, everything, the leaves, the tree, the branch and stuff, looks really good. So
Not in the wires.
What?
Coco loves the wires.
it's a great show.
That's her thing.
McNulty's her favorite character.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 10, just for the fact that the detail, the background, everything around it, because you're in the, like the jungle or something like that, and her pose and everything. It actually looks good. The coloring could be a little bit better, but I still think it's pretty good though.
All right. And ladies, what do you say?
Oh, Should I mention? Well, it's good. It's got some things going for it.
The man spreading.
Yeah. Where's her far leg?
It's probably just not able to
In
be
the
seen in
darkness?
this position.
It's
By the tree?
It's by the tree. I'm drunk.
Is it? Did they draw it in somewhere? Because
No, we can't see it from from the position she's in.
We could see her ass.
Yeah.
And that's
Thank you.
that
important. Yeah.
doesn't.
That's not most of her leg.
That's not most of her leg. If she's got that foot up on there and her weight is all put kind of over the center of it, then that means her center of gravity is way off if her leg isn't. Well, anyway,
There might be a lower branch that her leg is upon. It's just that she's stepping over. Like,
Yeah.
we only get to see this part of her body. Like,
yeah,
I don't know anything about the full pose.
You know,
right.
what's wrong with her only having one leg? Seriously.
I mean, if that's part of her model, then that's kind of sad. But that's part of where I'm kind of like, a lot of times what makes a drawing really good is what gets cropped out of it. A lot of times artists draw too close to the end of the page, and then you don't get to fully block in the figure, and that's nobody's fault except they don't give you a large enough margin for full bleeds.
I mean, it's already
but-
better than Laura Blyfield. You got 1 foot.
Well, yeah, that's true. But overall, the composition is interesting, and I do have to applaud the artist for trying something. And the colors are interesting, like the really bright lights and then the really dark shadow area where she is. I love that the artist tried something really, really powerful. That's really cool. And a lot of the details are nice too. The tree is really nice around her, at least this one branch that we get to see. No, and these little branches up here too. And the leaf brushes are fine. Yeah, this is a perfectly serviceable picture. I'll give it a 9. Yeah.
Already.
A lot of times, a lot
I'll
of
give it
times they
9
crop
too.
it up. Yeah. A lot of times, Amy, they crop it on purpose because they only want to draw a certain thing. They only have so much room. So,
Oh, sure. Yeah, and they have to, but
yeah.
it's a good idea to crop there's a certain amount of space where you want to, like, a certain margin, especially if you're doing something like a complex pose. If you can't do the through action for the whole pose, then you're going to lose where your center of gravity is, and it's going to be a little bit skewed. Unless you're like Perez, then there's some artists that are brilliant and they'll just
The
figure
way
it
to
out.
solve this problem is how every comic they have a wraparound cover.
There you go. Okay,
I
Eric.
gotta say though that I think that, because I could easily picture like Spider-Man doing this cover. Well, this position.
Well,
Like,
what do you say, Eric?
Oh, I'll point out you really can't see Wonder Woman's other leg either. We just have to assume it's there.
It is. You see,
There's her foot. There's her other leg.
Kinda. But I'm gonna say this is a 10.
Alrighty.
If it were Spider-Man, I'd probably have his other leg tucked up closer to the chest.
I will inform. I'm not an artist by trade. What is an artist?
And then I guess it would be where you render the foot, but
Some say you're not an artist until your books
So
are
Jackson
published.
Raykirk says 10. We have a 7 from Jim, and Joe says a 10.
Joe
Whoa.
gives this a 10.
Designated voices for each character.
That's right. We gotta stick to the bit. Dark Admiral March here says, which is a 10. One, the slick dude is now the new walk, and it's a 9. Keeping it.
and Ted Quinn gives it a 9 as well.
Michael Mouse Taylor says 8. Cool colors, and nice detail, but not very nice.
Too bad it's not your intellectual property yet.
I wish.
Eddie
And
Redmayne.
Jim Stone said, on my phone from the first look, Catwoman is looking down on a human-style cheetah.
Eddie Redmayne says, welcome, Jungle, as Predator 10.
Darth Kato gives it a 7.
Desert Rose gives it an 8. Henry Jeremick, we need Starfire.
Oh, okay. Book number 5. Welcome to the jungle. It's a very good cover. It is the 8.
Did anybody else want her to go Welcome to the Jungle?
I know, right? Just finish the song. Yeah.
Guns N' Roses?
Might as well.
Ethereal Dragon gives this an 8.
Darth Kato says he is building himself a new boat because he's the Admiral Marcher.
Ah, yes. But
Little.
the Rhaegar says 10. He says Venkman has convinced me to give this 10.
There we go.
And yes, I did
Oh, cool.
reference Full House.
Jay Lucian gives this a 10.
But I'm not RVD.
Are you sure? I think
I
so.
might be the whole damn show. I don't know.
I
Oh,
because of a Marcher.
Don't make
What
fun
about,
of people
NK?
Dyslexic.
Let's see.
Well, I should make fun of the ones that aren't. So I'm dyslexic.
You make a good point. Yeah, dyslexia insults are on the table.
What does MK say?
Wonder Woman versus Shadow Cheetah with a star on her butt. Well, I'll say 9. Also, who's better, Queen or Pink Floyd?
Queen.
Green. God, it's not even a question.
Nobody likes Pink Floyd here. What are you talking about?
Well, I do
they
like
like it.
some, but yeah.
If you don't admit, how can you have the
Alrighty.
clothing? That's
Oh,
all I know.
sorry. Let's see. Is there? Where are we here?
What do they have?
Okay.
2 songs? Money, It's a Gas. That's the other one.
No, they've got an entire awesome album with.
But I mean, like, put on the radio though.
"Wish You Were Here" is one of the greatest songs.
That's 3 songs I've heard on the
Okay,
radio.
that's all the numbers. So let's see. We have 2 7s and 4 8s, taking out 6 of those 9 10s, leaving 3 left. But we've got 5 9s, so there's 2 9s left. We have another 9. We are
do
on
wish
the
that-
lookout for a 10, ladies and gentlemen.
I really do hope that Cheetah wears some kind of clothing down below. Doesn't run around just spreading like that. That's just kind of disgusting.
Yeah, a
It
little
would
bit.
be nice if she got a little outfit.
Go for
needs a skirt or
book
something.
6. All right, it's back to Pixel, and Pixel, here is book number 6. We're into it's the Golden Age.
What?
This is Cheetah's first cover, by the way.
Look at that tail. It's me and you
I
and
think it might be
the
Cheetah's first appearance.
Leaping lemurs.
Who starts this one?
I don't know.
You.
Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
hi, I'm Pixel.
Yep, this is the first
No
appearance of
kidding.
Cheetah.
You know, this is so many levels of ridiculous.
Is that Eddie Candy as the fat?
It's literally a cat fight. I have to give this a 10.
You have to. It's by
I
law.
have to.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no,
All right.
Wonder Woman!
How about you, RDV?
Watch out, Wonder Woman! Cheetah's going to cut your hair.
Well, maybe that's the source of her power. No, that was someone else.
Why is that? Is that supposed to be Etta Candy back there?
That little girl, that little woman in the background is Etta Candy.
I was gonna say, it goes like, she has no ankles.
She never does. I'm actually surprised she doesn't have a box of candy.
Oh, maybe she's out of candy.
No, she's Etta Candy.
Etta Candy, yeah. Etta Candy is never.
She's
out
like,
of
let
candy.
me at him. Let me at him. I'll give a 1.
All right, Eric. What do you say?
I'll still say it's a 7 though.
Oh, okay. I forgot we didn't get your score. Sorry there, man.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm out of candy too.
Was the musical question Queen versus Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen. And just repeat everything Pixel said and then scratch out his name and put in mine.
Okay. All righty, ladies.
Oh, it's such a fun cover. It's just one of those things that's just, it's,
Oh my gosh. But it's don't see me. It's the fall issue.
is it?
Yeah, she's falling on top.
Oh, she is. And this would have been an older book too, right? Because
This was in the 40s.
Wow. Then when you consider that too, then the layout is really exciting, and I like their use of color. And she's got little kitty ears like on the top of her head. I think this is a lot of fun. It looks like a coloring book and it looks like a good time. I'll give it a 10.
So in the 40s, was she just a woman that wore a costume? That's it.
I don't know.
I'm sure she was.
A lot of crime fighters were that. Our villains were just people in costumes. They didn't have a whole bunch of super villains back in the day.
She kind of looks like Harry Osborn wearing a costume.
Harry, okay. All right.
Is that those? No, the Ditko eyebrows.
What about you, Melissa? What do you say?
I love it. It's just the environment is adorable. I love Etta. She looks so just so plucky.
Yeah.
She looks like, in this little superhero world, she could do a little damage and just kind of be good at an adventure. It just looks like fun.
Yeah, she does actually. She's a character who, if Wonder Woman ever is in trouble, she's the one that goes and saves her.
Nice. She looks like she could barrel into somebody and maybe
Yeah, she's got more. From what I read, she's got more saves than Steve. So
nice.
I'm gonna give it a 10. I enjoyed it a lot.
Alrighty. And Eric. Oh wait, already got Eric's. Alrighty, and we got another 10. And yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with this one. I like Golden Age. I like the silliness to it. I like the lightheartedness. First, and also, by the way, the colors are bright. It's just a lot of fun. Now, you could say that is one weird looking face on Cheetah, so that might be a bit of a distraction. I would think that maybe Cheetah's just about to stab Wonder Woman in the face as well. But and that alone, let's give it a 10. All right, let's go over to the chat and see what they've got to say.
All right, let's see. It looks like our first number is Jim Sorensen giving it a 10.
All righty.
And Undead Quinn gives it a 7.
All right.
Eddie Redmayne says 3. Seriously.
And Michael Mouse Taylor says it's a 10. Very cool cover, colors, and nice details. We should make this artist a Disney legend.
There you go. The Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8, which is still very good. And the March Hare?
It's a 10.
The tail is, it is a very long tail, but it's still fun. I wonder if she could, well, that should be Desert Rose gives it a 7.
One's like, dude, it's because it's 10. Just for being so ridiculous.
Right? I love it.
Little Rhaegar.
Go ahead.
Oh.
All right. Little Rhaegar gives it a 10 because this is silly. Accounting for the age in which this was released.
Right. You do have to take into consideration the time frame.
Joe gives this a 10. That's a great golden era cover.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, that's all my characters. Goodbye, everybody.
Jay Lucian gives it a 10.
Cheetah looks like a furry. Looks like she's about to give WW a haircut. Okay, how about the Yardbirds versus the Eagles?
The what versus the
Yardbirds?
The Yardbirds versus the Eagles.
You're just making
The
up bands
Aardvarks.
now.
What's that?
Oh, Darth Kato says it's a fun, silly cover. I like it, so I'll give it a 9.
The cat says meow.
Mm-hmm.
We need a raven for book 6.
Oh, here we go.
Book number 6. I like it.
Oh, wow. Thanks,
What?
E.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you, another angle grinder.
Sorry about that portal.
Something came through. Hold on. Well, first, let's do this.
Quick, call Millie Bobby Brown.
Book number 6. I like the pattern drawn on the cheetah. It's a 7.
Yeah, that is nice.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, is it clearer?
Mhm.
Yep.
All righty.
Hear you just fine. Let's see.
I do believe that's the last of the numbers. And for book 6,
I think that's all of our numbers.
we had 1 3 and 3 7s, and then we had 3 8s and 1 9. Trying to take out 12 10s, ladies and gentlemen. Well, like the golden age around these parts. What can I say? We got our first 10 in the golden age. I have a feeling we'll have at least 2 more tonight.
Ground control the Major Tom.
All right. There we go. Now, let's see. Let me drop this right here to show off. So far, we're halfway through. We've got 2 8s, 3 9s, 1 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
And I guess for this, right, let's go to the second of our rejects. If you noticed in the first one, it was like, where's Cheetah? Because she was always in a group. This one, we start to focus more on her. But here you go. Let's see if these deserve rejecting.
Passion makes you want to move. Take on up and it makes you want to groove.
Go on ahead.
Was that an Alex Ross cover with Cheetah carving through a picture of a woman? You can put that cover in this ranking? What is wrong with you?
Well, Cheetah was very obscured. So I was thinking, I don't know if I think a lot of people would just mention that. This is more of a Wonder Woman cover than a Cheetah cover.
No, that is absolutely a Cheetah cover. Oh my god. That is perfection. This would have been the easiest 10 of the night. That is beautiful.
Okay. Let's
my god, it's all right.
Let's do this. All right. I'll add number 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pixel.
For this one, I would give it a 10. It'd be easy.
RD.
What? I can't hear anything. All I hear is static.
You know what? I can't help that anymore.
Hey, can mute yourself.
No.
We're replacing this though? Okay.
If you guys
10.
want it in there. All right.
Well, and I'm muting you. Holy crap, bro.
How is it being staticky?
Hey,
whatever
if you
you're
go to the
using,
video, you
it's
can hear a
crapping out.
ringing. A ring! A ring.
I'm not using the
Sounds like your old microphone. Remember when your microphone would give feedback?
Yeah, that's what I was on, because when I was on the camera, you guys were saying it was staticky. I can't do anything about this.
We're getting mic feedback.
If both of my microphones are staticky, I can't do shit.
Well, you might lose audience.
I don't know. I'm.
There we go.
There it's gone.
Better.
Yeah, I just pushed the wire. In just 5 seconds, it's going to go back to the same thing. So we either keep moving on or we talk about it.
But it'll be a great 5 seconds.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Oh, there it is.
It's more like 4.5.
Yeah, this is a 10 now.
Eric?
10.
All right. And then Melissa and Amy.
This one is gosh. This is a Alex Ross cover. One woman, there's Cheetah slashing through the picture underneath.
Okay.
What do you think, sis?
Oh, go for it.
For me?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, the illustration looks amazing. The forwarding on the is the foreshortening on that arm on? I guess our left, her right. Okay.
On Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it might not be the angle I would draw that at, but it's not.
At an angle, it's still accurate. It just because some angles are just really hard to draw.
Oh yeah, that is true. Even when you do them right, they don't look right, which is
right.
usually why you choose to put something a little different.
Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I seriously doubt that Alex Ross would fudge an arm.
No.
I mean, it almost felt like heretical to say that. But it's an excellent cover. I think I'll give it a 10.
Alrighty. Amy?
Does she have like a hoodie or something that looks like a cat? It looks like she's got is that eye supposed to be up there and this is supposed to be like a nose? Or is that
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so
and
he said
plus
she's
this,
wearing.
it looked like she was wearing basically a cat hat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just trying to understand the shape a little more. Yeah. I mean, this is. I'll give it a 9. I think it's a cool concept, and I'm sure it's well executed. It just doesn't quite hit like a 10 for me. It just doesn't feel quite right, but it's still really cool and well done. So.
Alrighty. So you're giving a 9, and Eric. Or I already got Eric's. All right. Let's go to the chat.
All right.
Sorry, she's like, I'm ready to give up all my secrets.
Is it really that bad?
It's that bad.
Pretty bad, buddy.
I honestly cannot hear shit.
Like, if you mute yourself and put on the video, you'll hear what we hear.
No, I won't.
Undead Quinn gives it a 10.
And he's gone.
I think that this time I don't think it was on purpose though. Undead Quinn gives it a 10. One Slick Dude gives it a 10.
My ears.
Joe
gives
10.
Joe gives it a 10 as well. So does that be Red Main?
Lord, make it stop.
When Amy was talking, I took my headphones off. I'm like, I can't hear anymore.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
It's not you. It's just I couldn't hear you at all. All I heard was
meow 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 meow. Ethereal Dragon gives it a 9, and Desert Rose gives it a 10. There any covers?
Michael Mouse Taylor says 10. Very cool cover, colors, and more detail. Oh boy.
Oh boy. March Hare. Did we lose
An 8.
somebody else?
No one's in here.
Okay. Let's see. March Hare gives it an 8. And Darth Kato says, easiest 10 of all time. This cover is a masterpiece. Oh, that's awesome. I need to look up Ross's Cheetah to see how she looks.
We got Rhaegar with a 10. Okay, that gets shocking. Get it? Yeah, sometimes you have to push and pull it, and then all the way out the hole. Wiggle it a little, fix it all the way up.
That's how tight
Jim Sorensen is leaving for the night. Says it's a 9 before I go.
He said
Raven.
No, he said sorry, but my ears are starting to bleed. This cover is a 9 before I go.
Okay, what about now?
Now you're
right
fine.
now it's okay.
The moment.
Right now it's
Okay.
quiet.
Yeah, now you guys are popping for me, but if it doesn't cause everybody else trouble.
13. Oh,
Okay.
wait a minute. This is a Raven. So Henry Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy. Yeah.
Book number 13. It's all right. It's a 7.
I love
Yeah,
comments
just
broadcasting
basically
their
a
Russian
hat.
station.
I'm ready to give up all my secrets. That's fine.
It's a hidden message.
I honestly can't hear what you guys are hearing. It
Well,
sounds
that's the weird thing
normal.
about audio errors.
Everything sounds normal to me.
You
here.
go
It's
back
like-
and watch and replay of the YouTube.
Yeah, if you go on
that, huh?
YouTube, you can hear it.
Wow.
Wow, that is something.
Is it? What is? Why are you pulling in and out? Is that your headphone wire?
Yeah.
It's probably because Pistachios chewed it so much. It's
No,
causing.
no. This is what I hear. This isn't what he chews on. Is what I hear, not what you guys hear.
No,
but I rearranged the microphone and the camera because I was hearing from worse. I had my other computer, and it was close to the computer I'm using. This is the old one, and I think maybe that could have helped. So I moved it away from the computer a little bit.
I thought you were on a new one.
No, not right now. I managed to get the old one started so I could get these covers off of it. Because I already had done the work for this, dragged all the pictures, and I wanted to get the work back for it.
Anyway, they're all happy that the sound is gone. They're cheering. They're throwing festivals. That one guy's drunk.
Marcher says he's sorry you're having a hard time with it.
Okay.
You can't hear it, but it's there. Typical IT issue.
Mm-hmm.
Who's hotter, Cheetah or Chitara?
Chitara, Thundercats, way hotter.
She's got, I would say, a really cool design. Just I love the way they use little spots in her hair. That's kind of a cool effect.
Yep, the long blonde hair and everything and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She looks more like Greer Nelson, but blonde. A little bit.
Alrighty, are we done with the numbers?
Yep.
Okey-dokies.
Sorry
Sorry about the ear bleeding.
Rhaegar
I
says
had no idea.
Rhaegar says, I used to do a lot of audio production editing as well. Audio is a weird thing. Sometimes one person will get feedback based on devices nearby or wiring being messed up.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I've got my new computer next to the old computer, and I'm using the old computer, and I think the proximity was causing some sort of feedback because you guys are saying it stopped, and all I did was slide the new computer away from the old computer.
I thought it was payback because we're late.
No. I'm putting Anthrax in all the comics I'm sending to you guys for that.
Well, that's a great thing. I know. Send mine to Pixel.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a gift. You're giving things. You're being nice to Pixel. I get that.
I'm giving him the gift of unlife.
Exactly. No. Life everlasting. You got to think of it in Christian terms.
Life everlasting?
All right, so here's what we have. We have 1 7, 1 8, 2 9s, trying to take down 11 10s, and those 10s are just laughing at them. So let's bring this this new cover into fold. That's the only one, though, guys. That's the only one. There you go. Because I love that cover. I honestly thought you guys wouldn't like it because it's not a Cheetah cover. That was me thinking what you guys would like rather than.
Was your new one turned on?
What?
Your new computer, was that also running too? Was it turned on?
Yes, it is. I mean, it's in sleep mode, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on.
If it had been turned off.
All I did was I gave this one a few days rest, and then since it was today we were doing the Cheetah show. I turned it on hoping to find my work so I didn't have to go through all of the Cheetah covers to, again, go through that. Alrighty, so this one is a 10. Let's go to, what are we on? What do you talk? You can pick a bigger talk.
Well, we did 6.
You can talk. You can pick a bigger.
Yeah, because I figured that's why I killed from 23 to 14. The feedback noise killed half the audience.
It did, yeah. Yeah, I know. Earlier we were at 20-something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should be on book 7.
7A.
Alrighty, 7A. And this one is RDV.
The search is over. Sorry. The hunt is over. Ow, even her sword is destroyed. And it looks like she has her shield on the ground. And Wonder Woman is taking a nap in a pile of Kool-Aid. Puddle of Kool-Aid, that's what it is, Amy. It's just Kool-Aid. She was drinking some wine or Kool-Aid.
She was taking a break.
And she passed out. And Cheetah's there just to help her. Yeah, with a giant sword.
Keep an eye on her. Yep.
Because obviously she didn't do it because, look, there's no Kool-Aid on the sword.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, this is actually a cool cover. I like this. The detail around it, everything. Cheetah looking a little menacing, you know.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go 9
That was
with
the
this.
whole point.
Yeah.
Okay, you going 10?
9.
9. All righty. And how about Eric?
9.
Okay, ladies. Hey, ladies.
Yay!
Ding, ding, ding.
I like all the background elements. The jungle, like foliage and everything, looks really pretty, and the lighting in it's nice. It's cool that Cheetah's keeping an eye on Wonder Woman here while she's, I don't know, passed out in her Kool-Aid. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Too
Too much Kool-Aid.
Too much Kool-Aid will do that to a person, I guess.
Put them back when you're done.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. Yeah, I like the colors and all of that. So I'll give it a 9. Yeah.
All righty, Melissa.
Solid illustration.
Mhm.
I think give it a 9 too.
Okay, Pixel.
I'm gonna say 8.
Oh,
I like some of the details. Some of it's nice. The story's a little too much for me, and I don't like how it shifts the perspective. So yeah, I'm gonna go 8.
All righty, I'm going to agree with Pixel. I think the sword makes the sword the focus of the cover, and not
Is it
Cheetah
not?
or Wonder Woman. Yeah, I guess it would be. If you want, I think Cheetah should be more so
Right.
than a big bright Thundar the Barbarian flaming sword. But yeah. But yeah, I agree with him on the 8. Let's go to the chat.
Well, Ethereal Dragon starts off agreeing with an 8.
Desert Rose agrees too. I'll say 8. And
One slick dude also says 8.
Yep. Undead Quinn gives it a 6.
Michael Mouse Taylor says 10. Very cool cover, colors, and very nice detail, huh?
And then Joe says 10. Cheetah is cool AF in this cover.
She does look very like a very skilled combatant. Eddie Rubin says, I go 9, only face cover shadow. Can't tell.
I'm sorry, Melissa now has to every time say, Eddie. MK, what do you say?
Better Angleton. It was better. Angleton's mic feedback or Grace Randall's screechy voice?
Mic feedback. Yes, mic feedback. I never heard the mic feedback, but I know it's better than Grace Randolph's voice.
I don't know at this point. And I can I have none?
That would be better, but let's be honest.
He says, yeah, I'll go with 10. It looks like Cheetah just did a fatality to Diana.
All right.
Somebody poisoned the Kool-Aid.
Joe says Wonder Woman never could handle her Kool-Aid.
She could not.
I'm gonna cut you off, Diana.
What does Kato say?
Meow.
Darth Kato says Cheetah must have gotten into some bad catnip. I'll give it a 9.
Let's see. Dark Admiral March Harris says 8. You know, I agree with Pixel. The sword subtracts from the cover overall.
I had to let you read that, Bigman. I'm glad you agree with me. Thank you.
No, I was just reading what he said. I don't agree with you.
Little Rygar says it's not cool. It's not Kool-Aid. It's ketchup. It's a 10.
That's not what he said, you liar.
That's what
He said it's blood.
Never.
Blood orange. That's what they weren't. That's where her shield came
God,
from.
mother, blood.
Henry Jeremick needs to be Starfire now.
He does? Henry has to be Starfire?
That's what he said.
Hey.
Knew never to offer Cheetah a glass of Kool-Aid again. Oh, here we go. Henry Jeremick says, book number 7. The jungle is done very well. It's a very good cover. It is the 8.
Oh, no. So. Grace Randolph.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty, so what we have here is 1-6 taking on one of those 3 10s, and then we have 6 8s taking out those both of the 10s, and then 4 of the 5 9s. So this is a 9.
You know, there was a point in my life where I actually kind of like Grace Granduff. Then I watched one of her videos.
Did you turn the sound up right after? Oh wow, she's pretty. Let me. Oh no, Grace Randolph, no.
It's her. It's more of her personality. That's what's more of a turnoff. Her voice isn't that bad. It adds to her really snotty attitude. And I wonder. Here's the thing about this: they may not even hear her real voice. She might just be putting on an act. There's a lot of people who do that.
That's true. We may just be seeing her say, you know what? I'm going to do a bad personality and the worst voice in the world. And hey, you know what? Worked for her. But I'll tell you what, somebody asked me once, what do you think it takes to succeed in YouTube? And I said, be a hot chick. That's number one. You're on easy street after that. Okay, so we are going to book 8. It is Eric's turn to lead us off, and we have Justice League number 13.
Oh, wow.
I should have paid attention to the order. I had half a giant handful of popcorn shoved in my mouth.
You're taking some time to thoughtfully contemplate the cover.
This is definitely a 10.
Okay. How about you, ladies?
Yeah, this is neat. It's got lots of action here with all the heroes kind of running into the match, and it's kind of interesting. But you're pointing out earlier, Cheetah technically is pretty strong. So yeah, I guess the entire Justice League would kind of need to intervene. I wonder, is she faster than Wonder Woman? Because cheetahs are known for being, as cats, are known for being really, really fast. They're the fastest of cats.
Yeah,
she is known to be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go quick.
Exactly.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go Sonic.
I really like this. I like the balance of detail, the pose, the action, the digital brushwork, the balance of focus and detail for the front images, and then kind of blurring off into the background ones, but staying really connected to the strong line art and structures of the characters and the environment in their little buildings and stuff. It adds a good sense of environment, but it's not overly detailed, but it gives something to this really bright white light that's coming up between them, which is kind of the fill for the entire thing. Yeah, I really like the way the artist brought this together, even with digital colors. It's nice. I'll give it a 10.
All righty, Melissa.
10 definitely is just beautiful. The characters are very appealing. I like the energy from the other adventures, the background, the use of light, texture. Yeah, this is definitely a 10.
All righty. And Pixel.
Easy 10.
Okay, I'm not jumping off that train. Let's go to the chat.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, RDV. Yes.
I like the light coming from the nuclear blast in the city behind them.
Mm-hmm.
It's really great. It really highlights that the two girls are fighting on the cover. And the guys are like, stop! And Aquaman's like, I'm gonna stand here and watch.
Never stop a girl fight. Yeah.
Right? It's a 10.
All righty. I like the detail on the guys in the Justice League in the background.
Eddie Redmayne starts.
Is that Cyborg in the background? How dare they put him in the background?
Roll call.
They keep Cyborg.
Starfire.
Raven.
Beast Boy.
Robin.
Palpatine.
Hello, Palpatine.
The murder.
Eddie Redmayne starts us off in the comments with an easy 10 or 10 easy, however much.
All right.
Monday Quinn says 10 too.
Nice.
And Michael Taylor, what does he say?
Michael Taylor says 10. Very cool cover, colors, and nice detail. However, I think we skipped one slick dude who
goes ahead and gives this book a 7.
Also, shout out to Salsa. What's up?
Desert Rose gives this a 10.
Desert Rose. Yep.
Same with Undead Quinn. And then Low Rhaegar says this is clearly a 10.
Ooh.
Darth Kato?
Darth Kato says, I just want to tell you. You originally want to say, Darth Kato said, if I want to tell you, if I vanish, my internet is being dumb again. Oh, thank goodness. I think I Epstein.
Hang in there.
And
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 10.
Yeah.
Which translates roughly into, I like this a lot. My name is Darth Kato. This is a 10. Bring me a cookie.
Sure, he said this him
Hi,
saying like
Darth
30,000
Kato.
meows, and this they actually translate this as 10.
What does MK say?
Yo, got lots of action here. All the heroes are kind of running into the match. The fight. Also, I've seen people debate Cheetah's speed being faster than the Flash.
Or as fast, yes.
Right.
I think nobody's really.
Your thoughts about that? 10.
The idea that she could be, even if it's kind of like a minor speedster, if you add that to some really good super strength, that's a really versatile character.
The Dragon says 10. Along with the Lucian, who says 10.
Starfire needs to read for Henry Jeremic.
Oh, Henry Jeremic says book number 8. It has a good dynamic layout. Not a fan of the computer sunlight coloring. It is the very good cover. It's the 8.
All right, and then we have Darth Admiral March Hare going 10. I like that Cheetah looks slightly more human and gives off the animalistic vibes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Joe gives this a 10.
But then we've got I Love Comics saying new to streaming to look or level up. Check out the stream and get a $10 discount.
And of course, that helps out the channel as well, because if you do sign up, we get a discount on that too, and it's just less to pay. But also, it allows you, if you want to join in, you'll have StreamYard. You could join in, and that would be a lot of fun.
But if you go by the announcement we just heard, this offer expires on December 31st, 1954.
There you go. All right. Okay, so are we good for the numbers? This is what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 7, we have 2 8s, and they're trying to fight off 14 10s and doing a bad job at it.
Well, thank you for that good news, fella.
All righty. Thank you, old-timey news-sounding guy.
Same to you, old-time news-sounding guy.
Conchu, relieve me.
You is me, and me is you. Google
Right. All righty. Let's see. Go for book. What are we on? We're on book 9. We are rounding the corner. All righty. Then generally these are where I put the better ones, and I think we started off with number 8.
So rush right out down and grab yourself some StreamYard tonight.
That was Eric. I think we are now starting off with Amy and Melissa.
Angry woman.
Oh,
Wonder Woman is ticked.
Happy next day. I love it.
Huh. Well. Let's see. When was this? When was
this? Would be the 2000s,
really?
Like 2002 or 2003 or something.
Just right after the boat logo, they did this logo.
No, it's just be like 06.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Rucka.
What? Okay. I guess the composition's all right. Boy, those faces though.
Great at how you feel.
Yeah. 8? I could.
8 is a number.
8 is a number. Yes, that is a number.
8 is
Melissa.
I think I give it an 8 too.
All righty. And how about you, Pixel?
Yeah, this is this is great. This is fantastic. I don't see what people are missing. Maybe the face looks a little messed up, but I think that might be the scan more than anything. So if the face wasn't screwed up by the scan, then I think that this could be an easy 10.
Okay.
And we can see all their legs. See?
All righty. How about you, RDV?
Well, not kind of thrilled with the way they drew her Wonder Woman's face, looking kind of managed and giving her tiny baby arms. But other than that, though, the detail, yeah, it looks pretty good. I like this. I'll go 10.
All righty. And Eric?
Unlike Frugal that gave us a 7.0357, I'm giving this a 10.
All righty. And let us go to the 10, by the way. I love this cover.
Awesome.
And I actually don't see anything wrong with their faces.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That is actually the face a woman makes when she's mad at you and you're strangling her. I mean, they got this absolutely perfect. So I don't see the problem. Let's go to the chat.
Yes, one's the dude that starts us off with a 6.
Let's see. Rhaegar?
Rhaegar. The first reaction has convinced me to give this a 10.
Ethereal Dragon says, why are their faces so weird? 3. Yeah.
Well, one of them is choked to be that way. Wonder Woman should not.
I think it's the scan screwing it up because it looks muddled.
Maybe.
This
maybe
isn't a clear picture.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It looks normal.
No, it looks normal.
Normal.
Desert Rose.
It does not.
It looks just like a baby kitten.
It's looking like Kato.
Eddie Redmayne gives it an 8, and then Joe gives this a 7.
A bouncy 7.
Okay.
Not even close.
Doc Animal, yeah. 9, I was thinking the same thing about the faces, Amy. Otherwise, it's a really good cover.
There is some good stuff about it too.
Right, the way Amy's feeding the cats now. Opening with chocolate in there, you're gonna kill him.
No, I don't think so. Here we go. Darth Kato says both of them look like they smell something really bad. Still pretty good though. I'll give it a meow 9.
Well, they should probably forgot to put deodorant on, and she's sweating pretty bad.
Undead Quinn gives this a 7. Now we need a raven for Henry.
Book number 9. Cheetahs never prosper. It looks dark and muddy. Muted colors. Wonder Woman's proportions are off a little. It's a 5.
Well, Wonder Woman is partially kneeling.
Look at the size of her head.
Michael Mouse Taylor says, this has no place in the house of Mouse. I'm not picking this up, but a 7 golden lasso bandage.
Okay, so what we ended up with was a 3, 2 5s, and a 6. Taking out the 4 10s. We've got 3 7s taking on 3 9s, leaving 3 8s, and that's where this one lands, in 8 Town. Alrighty.
Yes, and Themyscira, they don't have any beauty products, so they just stink.
I mean, I feel like somewhere in there they must have like herbal organic soaps or something like that. Oh, great! Kato says his breed of cat is immune to chocolates. That's nice.
Yes, they have the natural herbal essence.
Mm-hmm. It probably comes off of the what is it? Oh, it's like a waterfall or something with the bottle, so shaped with the bottle.
Alrighty, gang, we're gonna go for book 10, and love this cover, even though it's the weird one. It's the one where I put it up and I go, some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it. This is the one I thought would be the one being talked about, but to me, this is fantastic. It is Wonder Woman number 29 by George Perez. I believe this is Perez. It's during his run anyway. Where once again we just see stalker Cheetah, but we see it from the perspective of the victim. In some cases, some people might not be able to see Cheetah in that. I think it's fantastic. One thing though, he had to draw all those freaking leaves.
He really didn't. He just does that to himself.
Right, I know. There you go. This is such a good detailed cover. You can actually see the tail going off to the side there. There's just like this is an amazing cover. The amount of effort put into it. It's a 10 for me. Easy 10. Yeah. But what you're looking at, Eddie Redmond, is Cheetah in the bushes. I guess she attacked and now she's kind of hidden. But there you go. What do you think, Pixel?
On what? Some alien world? The proportions of this are nightmarish. If you told me that Wonder Woman is passed out and this is all in a coma, look at where her arm is. It's stretched all the way down past where I believe her hips are supposed to be.
No, it isn't. Her hips are lower than her arm. No.
Where's her hand? Her hand looks like it's reaching down towards the middle of her thigh.
You're talking about Cheetah. You're talking about Cheetah. Okay.
I'm not talking about Wonder Woman. She looks fine. But on Cheetah, it looks like a nightmare-induced Cheetah. It doesn't look real.
Okay.
This is
yes,
because
a Cheetah woman looks real to you.
Well, everything else has been, it's been proportioned to a point where
George Perez will come out of his grave, beat your ass. And go back to sleep.
He could do that because this is wrong. He got it wrong. I'm sorry.
I did not. This is awesome.
This is that, and where are the red leaves coming from? Red leaves.
Who cares? They're red leaves in a jungle.
Oh dear goodness!
Do you have to read the story to understand what's going on? Does it look cool? Does it not look cool?
It looks like organs, exactly. Literally pixel fingers. Those long spidery fingers are not what we usually see. Not at all. Okay. I don't like this.
Hey, question: do you read a lot of Wonder Woman books?
We're ranking the cover.
Then you don't know what they usually see.
Then why are you acting like where this comes from or what this does has anything to do with it? It's just was it drawn well? If you don't think it was drawn well, but you're like, oh, where's her? Why does she have spindly arms? Is this a dream?
Where are her organs? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this isn't.
She doesn't have any. That's why she's going to tear them out of Wonder Woman.
Is she supposed to be a cartoon character where she's morphing?
She is a cartoon character.
This is a 5.
Okay. All righty. RDV, what do you say?
And they say I'm the crazy one, can't you? I like the fact that she is surrounded. Here's what happens: you give a cat a ball of yarn, it just goes everywhere.
Is that true, Kato?
Yep. It looks like she just got a ball of red yarn and she's just tangled in it. And then Wonder Woman is like, well, it is the 80s. I got to wear the ugly outfits. And
hey.
All over.
I don't know. Women in the 80s look better now.
See, the way she's dressing is the way the oldest daughter where
Uncle Buck?
Uncle Buck, yeah. Exactly. I was going Uncle Buck. That's the oldest daughter down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, this was, by the way, that time of it. Yeah.
I know. It's like I've always hated that. It's like, no. I prefer. She should. This cover would be better if she had some UGG boots on. 90s. Get rid of some Starbucks.
So, what do you score this?
You know what? Honestly, she looks menacing. She's hiding behind this, and there's even a giant tiger skull on the left side over there. And you can make out there is actually some actual she's in front of a cave. Actually, it looks like it because there's a little statue on the bottom right, or is that pixel? I can't tell.
Statue. Oh yeah, there's like some fangs or something over there.
Yep. On the left, yeah. And So honestly, this looks menacing, and it's a 10. It's a Perez 10. Sorry.
Okay. How about you, Eric? What do you think?
Did you just say women in their 80s look better now?
No, I said women in the 80s looked better than now.
Oh.
You know, he's looking for
Actually, women in their 80s kind of tend to look better than they did back then. Yes, that is a true statement.
Yeah, I was going to do a whole bit where I tore this cover apart and gave it a 5, but Pixel did it for real, so I'm not going to. So I am going to double Pixel's score.
Okay. And how about you, ladies?
Yeah. Probably a little spoiled, but whenever I see Perez doing a cover, I really want to see more people. So as much as the little details on the foliage and these cool things hidden in the background are, and of course they're done brilliantly, I'd really like to see like Cheetah kind of rendered out a little more, and then maybe like just have it be, I don't know, maybe more dimensional or something like that, and have a better group in the figure. But it is, and I looked it up. Perez did kind of, his design for Cheetah in this run was kind of like Lady Deathstrike. So she did have really kind of long, gnarly arms and fingers a little bit. So her proportions were a little closer to being like a monster kind of character. Which
There you go. Those were the proper proportions.
Yeah, it was a lot closer to.
I pulled up a better detailed image. And I'm telling you, this is crazy. No, she's slender man. She's slender.
Yeah, no, this is still. It's pushed a little further to be sure. But I mean, I hate to say, yeah, but Georgia can do so much better and cooler. And I'm kind of like, okay, but what you're
actually looks like her
at,
arms leaning forward, reaching out.
It's not.
I see one of them. I can't make out her other arm.
She tore it off because Pixel said it was too long.
Yeah.
I will show my screen right now.
Because Pixel body shamed her.
I am body shaming because it's wrong. George Perez should not be hearing these words from me, but he is because he did it wrong.
Darth Kato says, that's why I like it so much. It reminds me of all the good times I had at yarn parties. That's
there
awesome.
You go. All right, so what do you score, Amy and Melissa?
I mean, I couldn't go less than a 9. It's still an amazing piece.
All righty. Melissa?
Okay, maybe the forearm thing is just a little long, even for even for her different model. But what can I say? The creepy crawly vines and leaves impressed the ever-loving poop out of me. I think I have to give it a 10.
There you go.
I think you did. That is such a correct grade for this cover. All right, let's go to the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And Pixel, what was your score again? 10?
I gave it a 5.
Okay.
I'm not changing my score.
Michael Mouse Taylor, on the other hand, says 10. Fantastic cover, colors and detail. Perez, enough said.
I know, right?
Disney legend.
Rager says, one tarnation. It's a 10.
One slick dude. It's a 7. Not a fan of these monochromatic covers.
Rhaegar says, where are organs? Literally Pixel fingers right now.
It's just wrong. Dark Admiral March Hare says 7.
Darth Kato says, this is a great cover. It's like something from a scary film. Easy, meow, 10.
The Rose coming in with a 7.
Fear Dragon gives this
Perez versus Pixel.
Let's go.
P versus P.
Joe says, I have to give it a 6. I don't like the coloring. If the leaves were green, it'd be a 10, but the brown is off-putting.
Now I want some pudding.
Well, the brown is off the pudding, so the pudding is safe.
All right, but let's get Henry Jermick.
Put it up.
Hey, yep, it's Eric Breen.
Book 10. In a world without cheesecake, where Henry takes a Maranya pill and gives this cover a 10.
Wow. I don't know. I can't. Has Henry ever given a 10 before?
Nope.
Not that I know. This is the first.
I don't know if he's
one.
ever given a 10 to
Never,
something he
never,
didn't he didn't recommend. I feel honored I got to
Well,
read
he's done a couple.
Undead Quinn gives this.
In the 80s looked like they were in the 40s, and they did not. They absolutely did not, Michael. I know that because I married one.
Excuse me. You're talking about women in their 80s.
Women in their 80s. Okay.
Okay.
Aunt May always looked like she was in her 40s.
Aunt May's looked 80 since the beginning. Okay, so where are we? Are we done with the numbers?
No, we need MK Red.
Yo, I'll go with 6 here. Not the biggest fan of Cheetah's Bush or Vines here.
Jesus.
Also, who is better,
She's a cat.
Leonard
She's
Skinner or Jefferson Starship?
Jefferson Starship.
I never heard of Leonard Skinner.
Actually, I mean, if you mean LY, Leonard Skinner is the cover band that shows up. Yeah, they're the ones that go to the fairs.
I thought we were getting Leonard
Actually,
Skinner.
I don't know. I'd probably go Leonard Skinner actually on that one.
Leonard Skinner.
That's Henry, you have to forgive me.
All right.
I don't think I've ever seen you give a cover of 10 before.
We have 1 5, 1 6, and 3 7s.
We have more than 1 6.
And 1 8. That's right. 4 8. Yep. Taking out 9 10s, leaving that 1 9 left.
Dark Admiral, are you serious?
We have more than 1 6.
Wow,
MK
really?
gave a 6, and then we had Eddie Redmayne giving it a 6.
MK.
I said 1 5 4 6s.
Oh yeah, and
MK,
Joe gave it a 6 too.
Yeah, MK, you have Google. You can look up the names of these bands before you say them.
Alrighty.
Who's better, Beach Boys or Beethoven?
What's better?
For harm?
What's better? If MK asks, it's gonna be what's better, the Bach Boys or Beethoven?
Alrighty, Pixel. We're going for book. Wait, you've already had an extra. Let's skip over to RDV here. You got book 13 already.
Yeah, let me start this off in a grumpy mood, saying how it sucks.
Alrighty, we've got Wonder Woman number 100. That looks like 60 or 80 or something like that.
Oh no! Don't let Pixel see this. He's gonna say it's a 1.
This is amazing.
It is great.
I hate. Okay.
See,
my favorite is.
Is this
my
not?
turn?
Sorry.
No. Now revealed for the first time the strange side of Wonder Woman in the Amazon of Terror. Yes, when the workers fail to fill their orders on time, she comes in and starts beating them up. Reaching the Hall of Infamies, Cheetah. Or Infamies. Special Golden Age bonus, the return of Dr. Psycho. That's Pixel. Yeah, the guys are creepy looking, but I can't give a knock about that because I don't know what they're supposed to be. Guys with guns or just monkeys with guns?
They look like monkeys with faces.
They look like guys in suits, though, doesn't it?
Maybe
like Cheetah?
Well, like Cheetah is like a
Cheetah and the apes? No, her henchmen?
Anyway, thinking way too much into it.
Either way, I'm going 10 with this. It's a swinging time.
Alrighty. And how about you, Eric?
I got it. Vengman, do you know who did this cover?
Gil Kane.
No.
No.
But it's somebody you like even better than Gil Kane.
Romita? Seen her?
Ross Andrew.
Ross Andrew, wow.
Yeah, it's a 10. Yeah, he was a regular artist on Wonder
Well,
Woman.
that kind of makes sense. Look at the motion lines.
Look at the faces on the monkeys and the hands.
Yeah. Yep. Tiny baby hands.
Tiny baby monkey hands.
Tiny baby monkey.
Alrighty, so that is the ladies. Oh wait, no, Eric.
No, that was
did you give a
Eric.
number?
That was the ladies.
It's 10.
Okay, I actually marked it down. Okay, so ladies, what do you say?
Oh my gosh. How can you not love this? I love the look on Wonder Woman's face. She's like, yeet. Like, this is just
Wow.
fun. And these
I know it's
Talk about tiny baby hands.
yeah, she does have the
Wonder
tiny
Woman's-
baby hands. But so does Cheetah. She actually dropped her little gun. And you don't see
It wouldn't fit her
very
tiny baby.
many like yeah. I guess their tiny baby hands weren't quite big enough for it. But how often do you just see like a superhero villain that just has a gun? Like, oh, okay. That works out. And then monkeys with guns. It's hysterical. I love this thing. It's a 10.
Yeah, I love the upper right monkey. He's just totally like on his side and taking to the camera. He's all like, I can't believe this is even my day.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just sheer fun.
One of the monkeys has a machine gun.
Is it Uzi?
All right. So what do you say, Pick?
Well, I was told I was giving this a 1, but you have to add a 0 onto that. I can have fun. I can enjoy things, but I can't enjoy bad things.
All right. Let's take this to the chat then, as we're unanimous up here. But we love old covers. We love the Silver Age and the Golden Age. Eddie Raymond says, no more silly.
Gives
And
it
he
an
gives it a
actual 1. Yeah. Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8.
Undead Quinn gives it a 9. With that March hair.
Yep, gives it a 10. Maybe my favorite of the night.
It's so fun. Oh, poor Dale. I think she's going to be okay, though.
One slick dude says 8 for Cheetah and the Pep Boys. Lil Rhaegar says that the spirit of Harambe, peace be upon his name, has convinced me to give this a 10.
Oh, nice. Desert Rose gives it an 8.
Joe says 10. That's a hilarious cover.
It is.
And they say Wonder Woman does the swing both ways.
Oh, dear Lord.
Wonder Woman going all Aaron Judge on the monkeys.
Last name isn't Judge.
What? He's talking about baseball, you retard.
Oh, okay.
The Yankees, on the monkeys with the cheetah as a bat. Hitting the monkeys. Score, a Yankees win, 10.
Kato says, how can I not give a 10 to the artist Field dreams about Diana? Like, that's probably something that happens. Yeet.
And also, it's not all about you. It's all about puppeting. Get it right.
Oh, of course, yes. I am sorry I forgot this.
Michael Mouse Taylor says, it's a 10. Very cool cover and colors. Purple covers are one of my favorites. It's so marketable.
It is.
Okay. Henry Jamek is longing for the walking again. This is book 11, Planet of the Grapes. There's a bunch of them. It's a good cover. It's a 7. Dr. Zaius.
Planet of the Grapes.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr.
You
Zaius.
finally made a monkey.
All righty. Let's see. We have one. Oh, no, wrong one. We have 1, 1. We have 3 8s, 1 9, and 11.
Wait, are you saying that's a grape ape?
Grape ape, grape ape.
Well, I get the purple in the background.
All right, and Eric, you get to end the cover ranking here, the ranking part anyway. So we got go for book 12.
Make it stop, Eric.
All righty, and this is Wonder Woman number 230.
I like this. It's got the nice 70s minimal background.
Yeah.
Or Vince erased it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to close with a 10. That's just good enough to be a 10.
All righty. And what do you think, ladies?
Oh, I really like like this. Just the overall composition. It's a simple fight between the two figures up front. They frame this cool like retro poster of Wonder Woman. There's nice detail on the wall, kind of like the foreground background element, if that makes sense, and then a nice little cityscape and a moon over there. It's just a cool cover. Yeah, I'll give it a 10. I love these colors.
Okay, what about Melissa?
Yeah, I'm giving it a 10 too. It just feels really iconic. It's just like you couldn't say comic book cover more than you could hear it. This is very appealing about one woman. The angle, the face design, the energy in the lasso, and I like her kind of the dynamics and Cheetah's slash attack.
Oh, somebody dropped their bottle of ketchup.
Oh dear.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh, from the earlier issue. So yeah, this is a 10. This is a lot of fun, and I like the city in the background and the big old moon.
Well, you like the
city? Alrighty, Pixel.
Oh yeah, easiest 10 of the night. This is beautiful. I love everything is correct. Look at that. US buy war bonds. It's great. Love it. 10 10 10.
RDV.
I'm guessing this was a reprint?
No, this is issue number 230.
Because I was gonna say, War Bonds, this looks like it was done in the 1980s or 70s.
Maybe
Well,
this
book was done in 76 or 7.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
but
it was
at the
supposed-
time one was taking place in World War II.
Oh, okay. That's threw me off. Also, Melissa, if you want the moon, I'll buy it for you for 12 cents. I'll give you the moon.
Oh.
No, I like this. This is actually, I forgot about this logo. This is probably the best Wonder Woman title logo.
Right? It's nice. It just looks like a proper comic book logo.
Literally, with the colors and everything, this is probably, like I said, like a lot. Cause I remember a lot of girls were wearing these shirts. I'm gonna go 10 with this. This is great.
Alrighty.
Who is the artist on this? Who is the cover artist?
It didn't say. I looked it up, but if I had to guess, I would say Garcia Lopez. But this is definitely Vince Coletta inking.
Nice.
And the interior artist is Jose Delbo.
Hmm.
I'm looking it up here.
But more importantly, who is the letter?
La Terror.
Today's issue of Wonder Woman is brought to you by the letter
Letter.
1977, it says. Is that? Pencils by Jose Delbo, inks by Vince Coletta.
Yeah, it's on the inside.
Jose Luis Garcia Lopez did the cover.
Told you.
Well, are we ready to go to the comments?
Yeah, let's go to the comments where I hope nobody is really disrespecting Jose Garcia Lopez.
Once
What
the
they have to
dude starts us off with a 10.
And if you are,
and
good
good
luck.
night. You are.
Marnie's not here, so you can diss her boy.
Mark Cato says, this is just a really well-drawn cover. I'm giving it a 10.
Ethereal Dragon gives it a 10 as well.
Hmm.
You know what's crazy?
So does March Hare.
So does little Rhaegar, who said...
What about... Did you read Kato?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
okay, I didn't hear it. So it looks like everybody's giving it a 10.
Nope.
So far.
Eddie Redmayne gives it a, well, at least it's a better version of the Golden Age era is fighting. From the street, 10, actually superhero vibes.
Michael Mouse Taylor says, buy it! 10! Terrific cover colors and very, very nice detail.
On that Quinn say 10.
Joe gives this a 10 as well.
Raven for the Henry Jurek.
Book number 12. Cheetah has a fancy bracelet. That's not bad. It's a 7.
You know, MK,
bracelet.
I
I just can't say 10.
MK, really?
Looks like a Catwoman complying as Cheetah. Meh, I'll go with the 9.
He meant cosplaying, but
But I read complying because it's
We can't assume autocorrect.
yeah. The J illusion effect is really good. But Henry is the lowest score.
Every part
Buddy
has
has
a
a
Henry,
pooper.
that's what
We
we invited
you, Henry
Henry
Jeremiah.
We invited the Henry for the low score.
Alrighty. And what we have is 1-7, 14 10s. Sorry, Henry. This is
I mean,
awesome.
What about the one
the way he
nine?
draws Wonder Woman reminds you of Linda
And a
Carter.
9. Sorry, you're right. Forgot that. Okay. So this is what we ended up at. We ended up with 3 8s, 5 9s, and 5 10s. So there you go, gang. Let me get the go for 8s here. Alrighty, and we're going to need your favorite and least favorite. I'll show off what they were. We have the 8s. It was the very first book.
Boo.
Okay, and then we had the trade paperback cover.
Oh.
And finally, all the way to book number 9. Pixel, what is your favorite and least of the 8s?
3 is favorite. 2 is least favorite.
Alrighty. And RDV, favorite and least of the 8s.
Let's see here. Number 3 is the worst. 2 is the best.
Alrighty. And RDV. Oh, other RDV. Eric, what do you say?
Eric TV.
Never do that again.
Come on, Paul. What do you say?
Alrighty.
That's right, son. They can compare you to me, but compare me to you just don't feel right. Now get out there and do some chores, boy.
Oh, man,
3
I was just about to get a grip on myself.
Get a grip on your stone. number
my
3.
Lord.
Yes.
That was from the last reading.
Okay.
Number 3 is the best. Number 1 is the worst.
Alrighty. And ladies,
Yeah, I think I'll go with that too.
3 being the best, 1 is the worst. Okay,
Mhm.
Melissa.
Okay, I think I follow suit.
Did you get to
Okay,
see
you'll
the
file a suit or you'll follow suit.
You're following Sue?
Yeah, I want to know if I'm being sued here.
Wait, no.
File soup?
Okay. Eddie Raymond says 1 is the best and 3 is the worst.
A flying is
They
soup?
snuck in a suit with a file in it.
And
might be a little
Henry
harder
says
to
leave the
keep
8
that regard.
as is. Okay, so that is 1 is the best and 3 is the worst. And then we have Dark Admiral saying 1 and 3. Oh, there's a bit of a comeback. And then we have 1 is best, 2nd is worst, and that is from Darth Cato. Next up, we have 1 is best, 2nd is worst, and that's from Joe. And then not a fan of either. 3 is best, 1 is worst. Okay. And we have 1 is the favorite, 2 is the worst, and that is from Desert Rose. 1 is the favorite, 2nd is the worst. And then we have 8s. I'll say 1 is the best, 2 is the worst, and that is from MK. Rhaegar says 3 best, 1 worst. All righty, 3 is the best, 1 is the worst. I haven't put my bid in. 2 is best, 3 is worst, according to Ethereal. According to me, 3 is best. And 2, I'm going to go 1 is the least. All righty. There we go. Let me get the stop here. If you have a vote, put that on in there. It's okay. And let's go ratio this. It's very close, actually.
Boy, Horatio.
Closer than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. We have the loser of the pile.
What was that, Breen?
You knew him well.
I knew him so well, the poor Horatio.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work at a 7-Eleven down the street, and then he got laid off. And then I took him.
All righty. The loser of the pile had 7 positives and 6 negatives. and that is book 1. And then we had. Oh, hold on just a sec. Nope, sorry, did my math wrong. Book
Yeah.
2, and then book 1, and book 3 is the one that did best.
Yay!
Okay,
Derpy
let's
face
go.
win.
Let's go for 9. Alrighty, and Pixel, favorite and least favorite of the 9s.
My favorite is going to be the third one. My least favorite is 5.
3 and 5 according to Pixel. And what do you think, RDV, of the 9s?
Of the 9s.
I just want to go ahead and say I think Eddie is ranking 9s already. Yeah, there it is. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. The worst is going to be number 4. The best is number 1.
All right. The worst is 4, the best is 1. All right. And how about you, Eric?
I can. Blah. That's right. I can. Blah. But I can also agree.
Sounds like fun.
Wait. Were you visiting Sig?
Apparently, I was. I took a wrong turn
And ended up
in Albuquerque and ended up in St.
Is Coco kind of like staring at you right now, or is she?
God no, she's sawing logs.
Okay.
Eric?
What would you like me to do that again?
I did. All I heard was blah, blah, and then I didn't hear. What were you saying?
I in the middle of blah,
I didn't hear it.
I said
That was a wet one.
that's it. Oh gosh, I forgot what I said now. No, least favorite is 4.
Okay.
Favorite is 1. I was agreeing with my comic son.
Okay. And ladies.
Okay, so I'll point out. Does it kind of look like this little finger on number on
second
two's
one?
hand? Kind of looks like the missing leg from the next cover.
Okay.
It looks like she's stepping.
Oh
from
yeah,
one
yeah,
foot
it
to the
does.
other.
Yeah.
Yep, and then there's her tail.
And there's
See, we found her leg.
All right.
Yeehaw.
So what do
this
you
is
say?
an artwork cover. That's fancy. I'll say my favorite's the first one,
Okay.
and my least favorite is probably the second one. Although I do hope that they keep next to each other because that's really funny.
Okay. How about you, Melissa?
Well, my favorite's definitely the first. That's kind of like, well, that's maybe like a cool T-shirt, I think.
All right.
Least favorite. Hmm. I guess the 4th.
The 4th.
5th, excuse me, 5th.
The 5th. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I miscounted.
All righty.
See what you started.
And
Pixel?
goodness. Man. I gotta go with 1 is the best. And the least is actually book 2, in my opinion. Let's go to the chat and see what they have to say about this. Let's see. We have 3 and 5. Well, shoot. Okay. Try it again. 3 and 5 from Eddie. All righty. And then we've got, let's see, 5 and 1 from Rhaegar. Next up, we had Desert Rose say 3 and 5. And we had Joe saying 1 and 5. All righty.
Okay.
And next up, let's see, the 9 says Henry. George Perez is the best with, 9's 5 is the best. All righty. And we have 2 is the worst. Okie dokies. Next up, let's see, 1 and 5 from Dark Admiral. And then let's see, anybody below that? Michael Taylor is saying 5 is the best, 2 is the worst. Okay. 5 is the best, 2 is the worst. And then we have 1 is the best, 3 is the worst from Darth Kato. Next up, 9's best is the red banana, and fight is worst 5. Best red. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Number 1. And then 5 is the worst. And then let's see. Ethereal says 3 and 5. And change 1 to the best. The more I look at it, the more I like it a bit more than 5 already. There we go. All right, let's ratio this. Let me get the stop. And there we go. Let's see. SDOP. Zoinks. Boom, boom, boom. What we got here then is one with 2 of them with no positives, all negatives. One with 3, one with 4. And the one with 4 is 2. And the one with 3 was 4. There we go.
And the one with 2 was 3, and 4 was 2. And
Yes, and then we had 2 positives and 8 negatives, and that would be book 5. So it's where it needs to be. And then we have 4 positives, 1 negative, and 10 positives, 1 negative, and they are where they need to be. So we've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Wait, that ain't right. Oh, that's right, because we have 13. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. And now we're going to go to the 10s.
Sorry, Pixel.
And check out what is the what's the top 5 and which one is going to the bracket fights really quick, though.
Why are you sorry?
Because you didn't get your way. It's not in the last place. It's
Okay, book number 6 made it to the 10s. So did book number 8, the Justice League. And between that, we had a late entry with book 13 with Justice number 5. And then we go all the way to the 1960s. Alrighty, that was book 11. And finally, we have book 12. Alrighty, let's go.
The book went up 2 cents between the 40s to the 60s?
Yep.
Man, inflation's out of control.
Well, no, actually, it was 10. Yeah, from 10 to 12. Yeah.
What they did, though, is they made the book smaller. Alrighty. Pixel, best of the 10s.
The best is 5. My least favorite is 1. And with that, I have to say goodnight. So good night, everybody.
Alrighty. How you going?
For reading with us.
And let's go with RDV.
I gotta say 3 is the best.
Okay.
And 1 is the worst.
Okay. And how about you, Eric?
5 is the best. 1 is the worst.
Okay. And how about you, ladies?
I think my favorite is the monkeys. That one's
All right.
funny.
Hey, they're the monkeys.
It's a monkey with a machine gun. And like, what?
I think that's the name of one of the episodes. It's the one where Mickey Dolenz pretends to be a gangster.
Really?
I think it's called Monkey with a Machine Gun. Yeah.
That's awesome. So that one, and I guess my least favorite out of them would be the Alex Ross one with the Wonder Woman with the cheetah on it.
Alrighty. And
fine cover, don't get me wrong, but
did I get everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who did I miss?
Melissa?
Eric?
Me?
Oh, Melissa. Okay, yeah.
Hello.
I know, right? There's not really a bad cover there, but
No.
just like, hey, we got to favorite.
Like, there's the best cover and then there's my favorite. I hate it when that happens.
Well, the best.
I always
cover-
go with my favorite on that one.
Okay. My favorite would have to be the first one.
Right.
I'm just rooting for Etta Candy. What can I
Yeah,
say?
she's amazing.
Of course, yes.
And my least favorite. So good.
I know, right? There's not a bad cover among.
Okay. I guess the second one.
Okie dokie. And I am going with cover number 5. I think that is the perfect mix of the old and new there.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got to go with book 2 also. I mean, it's the one I left off. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the chat and see what they have to say about this. 3 and 5, or nope, 3 or 5 is the best. Well, which one? 1 or 4 is the worst. Which one? Henry says 10s. 3 is the best. I like the dynamics. 2 is worst. Okay. And then we have Rhaegar saying 3 is best, 2 is worst. Next up, we have Desert Rose. 5 is the best, and 1 is the worst. And then we have Joe. 4 is the best, 5 is the worst. What? Anyway, 4 and 2 says Dark Admiral. Alrighty. Next up, we have 2 is the best, so good. 1 is the worst. Alrighty. Next is Goodnight Pixel from Darth Kato. Dude. Oh, the monkey's not there. Okay. I thought you were doing the Robin Hood. Do. By the way, if you want to see what Robin Hood comics look like and sound like, go on over to Geeky Puppet Show. They did a read.
That's
do. 4 is best, 2 is worst, says MK. 4.
Trusty Sidekick ended up reading with us.
Who's Prince John?
And then
It's
we have
on point.
3 is Ethereal Dragon's favorite, but 4 is his least favorite. And it was a toss-up between 1, 4, 5. I'm giving the edge to 5 since I have to pick a worst 2. All great, though. So 5 and 2 for Michael Taylor. 3 is best and 4 is worst for Eddie Raymond. Alrighty, and then we have I love the Robin Hood. I love all of them. Roger Miller songs. Every town has its ups and downs. Sometimes the ups are more than the downs, but not in Nottingham. Alrighty, kids, let's ratio this stuff. We had 1 negative and 5, or 1 positive, 5 negatives for book 1. That goes all the way back here. Let's see. Do we have anything else? Yep. Book 2, however, had 1 positive and 8 negatives, so it goes to here. And then we had 4 positives and 2 negatives for book 4. Oops, nope. There you go. And then we had 5 positives for both book 3 and 5. These two right here, the one I picked and the one that 5 people who didn't see that number 5 was right there. However, there was 1 negative given to the best cover of the night. So book number 3 wins. We're sending the Justice League cover to the bracket fights, ladies and gentlemen.
There
and
you
that
go.
is that. We've got our number 5 is the Justice. We've got the first appearance of Cheetah is number 4. Number 3 is her beating up Monkey Men with Cheetah. Number 2 is the best cover of the night. And number 1 is Justice League.
Oh, awesome, Rose. Thank you.
Say again?
Over 1,000 people are excited to see the part 2 of Teen Titans Go. Roll with it.
Yeah. That,
made it
are we
just
doing that
picked up
tomorrow?
out of nowhere. Yeah, that's tomorrow night.
Oh, awesome.
Wait, did you see the movie or TV show?
No, we're talking about the reading.
We're reading our comic.
Oh, right. Damn, I voted for the wrong book. I meant Money Beat Down is best, but all's good. Says MK. It's all about the fun. Don't take it too personal, you know. It's just this time everybody got it wrong except for the 5 people who voted for the right book.
Yeah, but look at it this way. We need books to lose in the first round.
That is true. That is true.
Not that we're bitter or anything about losing tonight.
Well, then
Not
we should have
even a
voted for
little
your
bit.
book. That
No,
should have got book
no.
number 5 then is the one. That would have get knocked out by House of Secrets.
Nah. What do we have so far? Because I'm going off of two different computers here. I'm trying to share everything, but at the moment, do I have this updated? I do. Okay, this is what do we have? We have Lex Luthor.
You'll have to
And
keep me
then
posted.
after Lex Luthor was the Black Adam, and what was the winner on the Black Adam?
Well, I have to finish up some laundry and then get to bed.
I'll
So
tell you finish up.
I
I think
will-
you're gonna say I need to finish up some sleeping.
Oh,
well, that would be lovely, but
all right.
You have to go to the sleep.
I have to go to the sleep eventually. Yes.
This sleep is calling me.
See you tomorrow night.
Good night.
They're so the one that they're going to be going up against is okay, so that's 16, 15. I believe this one would be 15. So it's going against the Joker cover, the Joker Genie. That's what this cover's going up against. So that's a pretty tall order right there. That one's a popular and pretty cool cover. So yeah, on Tuesday we're going to be doing Ra's al Ghul covers, and then on Wednesday we're going to do the bracket fights for the DC villains, and Friday we start Henry's month. Henry, resend me the second half. I've got the first half. I need the second half of your month there. What Marvel teams do you want? Because I think I've only got eight picks. 5, 10, yeah, and I do believe you picked out 16. So just let me know, because I definitely misunderstood the first message. I just need that other one. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about a really fun miniseries from the 1980s called Wild Dog. Why? Because we want to. That's going to be me, Dalton, and Dom, whichever one is which. So please join us for that at 8 o'clock. And once again at 10:30 on Tuesday for the next cover ranking. That being said, what you doing tomorrow that you need to hawk there, guys?
We already did.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, that being said, thanks for hanging out with us. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Later, kids.
Good night, kids.